In part of the training during the second week, we give them a tension getter. The airplane took off balanced, but the restraint broke on the aircraft that was carrying MRAP vehicles. The 747 crashed right on the airfield. What we do is we go to partner nations to teach air mobility operations.
What we're here to do is to assist the Gabonese in refining their peacekeeping operation capabilities, whether it be humanitarian disaster relief or even just a conflict in one of their neighboring states, that they're more easily able to do so.
For the second problem,
20 cents on 3,500.
Having Americans come in our country and us to go to be trained in the country, it's very a benefit. There is no country today who can stand up and say, hey, you don't need another country, no. Because today we have to create a partnership. For example, in Gabon, we go to Central Africa, they have a conflict. So Americans go over there, French go over there. So we have to work together in order to have the same way of doing things to load the airplane. So now we can conduct an operation very safely.
There's a Nelson Mandela quote that I love. If you want to speak to a man, speak to him in a language he understands. If you want to speak to his heart, speak to him in his language. Being able to speak the partner nation language transcends so many different echelons of what it would have taken to just be acquaintances to now what we're seeing being friends, being invited into someone else's home.
my granddad would say, you're the only smart one out of us.
Like I always say, the language is is a bridge between two nations. If you don't speak the same language, it's a broken bridge actually. You cannot work together.
So the benefit of coming down to Gabon and doing this type of training is that it builds friendships. It also helps us operate together. For example, if we have a U.S. aircraft come down, they can build the pallets, build the cargo, do the load planning, and when we come down, it'll be ready to go, and it'll help them and help the U.S. Air Force be interoperable between both countries.
So we have one of our students, he goes by Fitzgerald. He is so motivated on a daily basis, regardless of his rank, to make changes in his own Air Force and to help mold everything that they do from the ground up. And to be able to come here and work with somebody who's got as much enthusiasm as he does, really just, not only does it make my job easier, but it really makes it worthwhile for me. To be able to see a young guy taking everything by the horns and saying, I'm going to make a change, and I'm going to be the reason for that change, and I'm going to bring everyone else with me, and we're going to act as a team. That's exactly what we come here to find as air advisors.